football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders, right off the Las Vegas Strip, as we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. So Notre Dame's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. That's a group coming off an impressive win last week. Now they go on the road to face a strong defense that gets stirred up by this crowd energy. Let's see what they can do today, Kirk.
And, Chris, I think the fact that they were able to win the game last week, like you mentioned, gives them the confidence that they need to come into this environment and deal with this defense and try to get out of here with a win.
Back to throw. It's Jackson. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz. That linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Boy, the script that this offense coordinator's put together to open this game is perfect. We've seen a little bit of everything. Varying formations, personnel groupings, run, pass. It's working to perfection. Now, as they move the ball into the red zone area, can they put this ball into the end zone?
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Irish, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Rebels offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
They stop him right at the 24.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground here. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. A gain makes it second and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Can they convert on third down to keep this drive rolling? Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. They're going to throw for it on third and short. A deep shot to the left side. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Handoff to the single back. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looking to throw. It's Jackson. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Punt team ready to boot it away. And it's fielded at the 40. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. It's an option look. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And there's the handoff. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, he makes the catch! They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Has a pass to the end zone, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, UNLV.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
The extra point gives him a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
This defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Scanning the field, it's Jackson. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass complete on the crosser. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw yet again. Defense is coming after him. Pulls it in. It's Perkins. Finding space at the 20. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Looking to pass. It's Jackson. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
You talk about this defense stepping up, first and goal, and they get the pass breakup, making sure every yard is earned.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. To throw, it's Jackson. Looking for the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Can he get there on the ground? He did not get there. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw here. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. brought near the sideline, but just a short gain.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They routed the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Caught over the middle. It's Perkins. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. At the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, that's how you close a half up. But what a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Point after, up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. The offenses have had their way so far. These defenses looking for answers. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
To throw, it's Jackson. Pass is caught. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Escapes the pocket. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now they come up to spike it to stop the clock. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. And it's blocked. The kick was low. And the defense scoops it up. It's alive. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. At the 10. Touchdown, UNLV. He wins the foot race to the end zone. Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
kick it off to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense operating from the pistol. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The back's got it on a counter. And they've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, and I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. And he drops back in the gun. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Quick completion to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down. No huddle now for the offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Signs a good throw. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
How about about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap. As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Second down, looking to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Out of the gun now on third down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to throw it again. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and they'll trap him back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a
touchdown, Fighting Irish. And that will give them the lead now. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. They'll run it from the gun. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Here's the second down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle. Picks up the first down.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. And the single back takes the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Tailback takes the handoff again. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. You get him down, but not before he gets to the +38. They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Makes the grab. It's Perkins.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Breaks into open space. He's in the clear. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Well, the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
The shotgun handoff here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback keeps it here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. The quarterback makes the correct read there, and the result is a big gain.
What I like here, Chris, is the ball handling by this quarterback on the read option. The defender commits down to the back. He does a nice job of being able to see that, pulls it out, and then gets upfield north and south for the first down. Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's a short completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Here comes a handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. To the air, it's Kelly. That ball snagged for a completion. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And now they'll run it on the draw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They bring the punter onto the field now, and he'll kick it away now for the second time. And here's the return. And he's brought down immediately on that one. Had a gutsy to try a return, but the coach may have preferred a fair catch. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. The receiver grabs it. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
That's reeled in. It's Fuller. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Back to pass. It's Kelly. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get...
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Working clock with the ground game. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here. And here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
To throw, it's Jackson. Running back has it on a screen now. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. Fourth down coming up. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 35-yard line. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Now the first play of this drive now from the 35. defense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5.
Start offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. What a catch! Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. From the shotgun, drops back. He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw again. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Dropping back, it's Kelly. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Bringing pressure. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession.
Encroachment defense.
And the encroachment penalty moves the ball up a little bit. It's victory formation. The quarterback will kneel down. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side suddenly, Kirk, their season is over, but it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.